Welcome to Let's Talk About It, a show where we find odd internet oddities and talk about it. I'm George G. Poole, and I'm joined with Virgil Viva Vlog Elias, whatever you call
Hello.
yourself now. What's your new Twitter at? Fanfic Paradiso?
Yeah, it's still vlogs. That's just my at because I thought that was a good one. Hasn't been taken.
That's
Which
a
is the
good
name
one.
of my fanfiction.net account.
Okay, today we are talking about Beat the Freeze. For anyone not in the southern, eastern quadrant of America, you may not be familiar. He is a gas station mascot whose powers are being very fast and being able to consume a lot of gas station food.
Sounds like a real superhero. What is
Can you
he
tell me your favorite thing
typically?
about the freeze?
What?
Can you tell me your favorite thing about the freeze?
Uh, yes, he's very bold. He sticks out like a sore thumb. Like in a dusty baseball field, he's wearing that nice bright icy blue, running Mach speed. Really catches your eye.
It's true. The Freeze, Racetrac's very own mascot, has taken up residence in the Atlanta Braves ballgame stadium, Truist Park, where he lets any mortal man or woman or other challenge him and get defeated by him because he's very fast.
Yeah, it's really interesting. People online really like the idea of challenging this guy for some reason. Everyone's very hardcore about it on Twitter or wherever you can be found.
Yeah, he's on Twitter at Beat the Freeze. His follower count grossly dwarves the actual Racetrac following on Twitter, which I think is very funny. Racetrac has like 2 or 3 thousand, I think, but he's sitting at a whopping 39.3k.
That is crazy. Does he even interact very much besides just responding to people that are challenging him to a race?
Well, to do this video, I scrolled back to the very beginning of the Freeze's lineage on Twitter, which is as far back as 2017, if you can believe that. I thought he was a very new addition to the task force.
Yeah, well, it's interesting that he's their mascot for this chain that exists all over the Southeast, I imagine, but he's only really physically at the Atlanta Braves baseball stadium, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gained quite a following just being antagonistic online and being promoted. You almost really resonate with his design.
He's not even like antagonistic though. He's just like, yeah, I want to race. You want to race? Let's race. Okay, we're racing. Here you go.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say it's negative antagonistic. I just mean he's more combative. He's just he follows up with people. It's more like the people themselves are challenging him, like they're excited to have a race with somebody, and he's just there to do that.
It's a very interesting dynamic for a gas station to make something out of. This whole superhero event situation, but it worked. People seem to like it. So I
Yeah.
kind of thought we could just go through his Twitter lineage and see if there's any sort of drama he's got on here.
Okay.
So it all started on May 19th, 2017, with his first tweet, "Disappointed on tonight's outing, but come out this Sunday and watch me bounce back. Hashtag unleash the freeze."
So his
So
first
I guess
post
he
was
lost.
a failure.
I guess so. Then a day later, he immediately followed that up with, "Hide your wife, hide your kids. Freeze is coming back on this Sunday at SunTrust Park. Who's next?"
That's not even topical. That's years after the hide your kids thing.
Yeah.
He's just actually threatening people. Or he's more like, "I'll race anyone. Be prepared."
That is a very antagonistic tweet now that you mention it. Then he posted a gif of DJ Khaled saying "more wins, more success" with his own caption, "They don't want me to win, so I win more. Hashtag unleash the freeze."
He's on that grind.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there was some sort of incentive for him to win or to get into these races, because he's really he really feels like a hustler in these early days.
Yeah, I had actually looked him up, and he was just literally a security guard for the Braves. like their stadium, that he also just so happened to like run track back in college. So he's very good at it. I will not give out the Freeze's real name, as his supervillain enemies might go after him if I do. But he was a former college track runner.
That's really interesting. I wonder how that cross section happened. Like, who approached the security guard and asked him if he wanted to be this mascot for the stadium more so, but I guess also Racetrac. So does Racetrac like own that stadium? Do you think?
I don't think so. I'm on a marketing website with a news article about him. Here's an interesting quote from here. The Freeze mascot even hired several spin-offs, such as Hot Sauce for the Atlanta Hawks, and the Anti-Freeze, a minor league mascot for the Harrisburg Senators.
What? An Anti-Freeze?
There's an Anti-Freeze somewhere out there in Hot Sauce. I guess he's working for the Senators.
Please find a picture of the Anti-Freeze. I need to see it.
Okay, Harrisburg Senators Anti.
And you know, in Atlanta, there's a new mascot for the Braves known as the Freeze.
The Freeze is the greatest thing ever.
I'm taking the Freeze.
Watch this guy.
Oh my god, this is so well edited.
The Freeze.
The Freeze. The Freeze.
He's old news, it says. What?
What is this?
He looks
He's
just
stealing
like
his
the Freeze.
costume.
Yeah, he completely stole his. I thought he was gonna be like red and white. He does not look as fast as the Freeze.
No way, this guy's a bozo.
For real?
He looks kind of like DJ Khaled.
The Freeze could destroy this guy.
Oh, absolutely. I hope we go through the lineage of tweets and find their battle. Yeah, that was so slow. Well, he is the anti-freeze, so...
Pathetic.
That logo is so bad for how like edited that video was.
I feel like we should see if they had a race ever, but it'd be really hard to look that up. I tried looking it up and it's just a bunch of pictures of the Freeze racing people. I don't know if the anti-freeze even really happened. I feel like that was just a promotional stunt.
So now that we've learned, well, hold on. At first, I need to look up Hot Sauce.
Guy balling. Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce is just a player who isn't an official player but is really good.
He's a guy with a jersey that says Hot Sauce on it.
What is the challenge?
Oh my god, he killed that man.
Damn,
then he just threw the ball away.
Doesn't even give him the time.
That man's so embarrassed of being got by Hot Sauce that bad.
What is the challenge?
I don't know. You have to steal the ball from Street Baller Hot Sauce to win a new set of tires.
Street Baller Hot Sauce. I love the idea of like a that's like if the Freeze was a baseball player who's like, but he's just a regular b-ball player. The only comment is from El Proctologo, who says that was ruthless.
Yeah, the one comment. It's got 11 likes. Here's a good picture of the Freeze for you from 2017, where he said, "Everybody chill, I'm back."
He's just standing there, like, not moving by some mousetrap in the back room.
He looks so small in that picture. He's so tiny.
Yeah, it's not a very flattering photo. It doesn't look like he posed for that or anything.
Okay, here's one of the Freeze's first filmed races, so the viewers can finally get a taste of his ultimate power.
That's a big head start.
He gives him such a head start. It's insane. You think there's no possible way he can catch up. There's like a full 50 yards
so
between him. But then you see, against all the odds, he gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. He's freaking out. Oh no, the Freeze slipped him up. Absolutely embarrassing. He was so excited, like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm beating the Freeze.
The announcer says that's where he belongs, right in the dirt. The Freeze beats him every time.
And he actually shattered every bone in his body.
This is one we've got to bring to every ballpark.
Oh, he's posing on him.
Now he's freezing him.
I mean, how many guys can run that fast?
What a cool guy.
I love the like snowboarding goggles he has. They're like platinum shades. Like you'll never see him through those. So he looks really just like unbeatable.
Here's one more video before then I'm gonna like skip a little bit quick later into the freeze timeline. But this one looks interesting. It's uploaded by the official MLB Twitter.
Whoa! So the freeze is a big deal. He's even been acknowledged by MLB.
Yeah. He's an icon. The MLB treats him. They treats him right. It's such an interesting start to his run.
Yeah, really gets his hands in and out.
Oh, unleash the freeze.
He's wearing cleats.
Of course. He's praying to
Praying.
freeze god. Going to the bathroom.
Oh!
Oh, this man looks so nervous.
The freeze is deceptive. He's got a pretty normal pretty normal build, but his thighs are ready. Oh, that head start is disgusting.
Yeah, no, it's like the literal quadrant of the field. And yet, against all the odds, it's playing the fucking
my
Mortal
God.
Kombat music.
He goes within inches of the other guy. Oh! The single finger! No
Yeah,
way!
he iced him.
Ooh!
Oh my
I
god,
love
the freeze
that.
is packing so much down there. You know he fucking loves this sport.
The last frame is him about to high five little baby. That old man looking at him.
And then it stopped.
Somebody in the comments says, "Is the GOAT greatest athlete of this generation?"
That's not what GOAT means. Someone named Paul Bird was planning to race Beat the Freeze, so he posted this picture of him training, holding this huge block of wood with jugs of antifreeze tied to it.
Anti-freeze. This profile picture is really good. It's like it stands out really well.
It's got great composition. The colors in the background complement his color scheme.
And he's verified. He's got the blue check.
Of course.
Doesn't even have to show his face.
He likes playing freeze tag with people to get people to comment. There's a lot of freeze tag tweets. Oh, this is a good one. This is when the freeze was watching himself run while he was at the ball game himself. Current mood: binge watch the new season and chill.
Slamming a Coke.
Yeah, he's just sitting in a lawn chair, just destroying that Coca-Cola, watching himself on a giant monitor at the Star Trust Park, which I believe is now called the Truest Park.
Somebody said, what do I have to do to race you? And he said, it's easier than ever to get your L. Since we can't race in person this year, race me on Instagram with my freeze filter.
The freeze is so cool.
He's never mad. He's always on the right. It's like easier than ever to get that L. Don't worry.
Here's a tweet where Racetrac posted a tweet that said, "Name this combo: ice cream emoji plus hot beverage emoji plus sandwich emoji," and then the freeze quote retweeted it with a pregame meal. with the flex emoji. I hate how he just eats fast food from the gas station and then runs really fast.
His banner on Twitter is him drinking 4 slushies at once.
Yeah, they're the freeze blasts. Here's this one where he tried to get himself in the MLB The Show, where he made his own game cover for the Freeze 20.
Bold of you to make your name the title of MLB 20, the freeze.
With the Racetrac logo branded on your chest on the
Couldn't-
top of the video game.
He couldn't just be satisfied with his picture on there doing his signature stance. He's got to have his name and his icon.
I've got a 99 speed rating. So he not only wants to be in the game, he wants to be the fastest fucking character.
That would be great if he had like mediocre stats, but he had an absurd speed stat.
That's all he needs.
There's a lot of just photoshops of him running in front of different backgrounds on Twitter.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They'd make great desktop backgrounds for anyone listening.
I love when he starts, like his tweets start with, "Hey, the Atlanta Braves are going to the playoffs. And by the way, I'm about to go to Racetrac and get a nice $2 Swirl World frozen treat."
Of course! You need a treat to watch the game. Here he is in a trailer for his very own movie, Freeze Level Midnight. I
He's
cannot
chilling
believe
like a
the
villain.
Freeze made a fucking Office Threat Level Midnight joke. But made it Freeze Level Midnight. He's
Leaving
chilling
some
like a
random
villain.
civilian and an ice cube behind him.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. He looks like a ghoul. He's got the cheetah down there. He's got pizza and breakfast sandwich. And the swirl world with a chopper blade.
I feel like I'm seeing a lot of "I'm backs," like he goes anywhere and then he comes back.
Well, it's like when the season's in and out, I believe. Because
that
I'm pretty
makes
sure he's
sense.
only there when they're playing ball. Now he's angrily tweeting at MLB The Show. So, yeah, they replied to him immediately. They said, "Could the Freeze beat Ricky?" And then on the dot, like 6 months later, so from April 22nd to September 22nd, he finally replied to the actual game. "You didn't hashtag put the Freeze in the show. It's cool. I made my own game, and the Freeze can beat Ricky on this one too. Race my 99 level speed on your phone with my hashtag Freeze filter." And then
Stop
the
making the
bit.ly to
99
the Freeze
speed
filter.
good gag joke to the Freeze.
He's so fast. And then someone named some from over 2 years ago responded to a tweet from 2 years ago that just said, "You won't run me down, lol." Jarek McKinnon, the official Jarek McKinnon Twitter, he's a football player. So 2.5 years later, he replied, "LOL, your 91 speed rating is cute, but you can't touch my emoji 100 video game speed. I'm ready to run you down if you're down to race me on my Instagram."
You just decided to go through all those old quote tweets and harass everyone.
He took 2.5 years to get ready to run him down. Who is the Fridge? Why is he so fast? There's another arrival we're learning about. Okay, so here is here, I'll send you the link to the Fridge, another running mascot, the award-winning speedster, the Fridge. I'm not actually going to read the article because all I care is about the Freeze's quote retweet response from a year later, which all of these, like, he's been just outing everybody with quote retweets with the Freeze filter on September 22nd, 2020. He really wants that thing to pop off. But he said to the Fridge from Minor League Baseball official Twitter, "What award did he win? Second place? If he wants to face some big league heat, I'm ready to race him on my new Instagram hashtag Freeze filter."
Freeze, come on, it's the minor leagues. Cut him some slack.
No. No, there's no slack in the Freeze. Okay, okay, I'm finally through the September 22nd arc, where the Freeze was just adding people. There's merch. There's a Freeze T-shirt.
Do you take back what you said about him being antagonistic now?
Yes. But there,
Okay.
look at all this free swag somebody won. They found the Freeze during the first Braves' last 2 home stands. I guess.
Looks like socks.
I guess.
Oh, there's a t-shirt.
Yeah, find the Freeze. Watch each Braves game. Look for my cutout in the stadium. So they had a cardboard cutout of the Freeze.
Where
and
did you
people were
see
just
this?
supposed to like take a screenshot. That kicks ass. The Freeze. You get the Freeze koozie, the Freeze headband, credit card. And then that t-shirt's actually sick. I would wear that all the time.
That is a really nice shirt. It's a really nice pair of socks too. I bet the Freeze loves wearing those branded
Oh,
socks.
Oh, those are socks? I thought that was like a sweatband.
I don't know. I think it sucks. Also, there's the Freeze has no chill koozie.
Koozie. And then that like gift card or whatever that is.
A signed photo of him from him.
Now, on October 15th, 2020, I'm sitting at 8-0 this postseason, just saying. So in that season, nobody could beat the Freeze. They got the mascot to hold the tape for him to run through.
Poor guy. It was like an empty stadium. The Freeze is doing it after hours.
Yeah, he said it was postseason, so he's just inviting people to come to the empty arena to foot race him and then go home.
The postseason, quote unquote. It's just him taking people to the closed stadium to beat them in a race and leave.
What fuels beat the Freeze? $1.99 soft pretzels at Racetrac. Get yours today.
Of course.
That was posted by the actual Atlanta Braves. Okay, that's a little short video that I wasn't gonna send, but upon viewing the few seconds, you have to see it too. It's really good. They slow down the footage so you can look into his mind and see his pretzel thought.
In that last one you sent where he's thinking about the pretzel, the people in the comments are not happy about that.
Why? What did they say?
There's a couple. The first one that I like is I highly doubt that. The second one is soft pretzel, quote unquote. I see what you did there. Geez, this is not safe for work. Referring to the Freeze's iconic bulge.
It's iconic.
And somebody else said, this is way more important than a public campaign for a Braves legend, huh? It's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He's thinking about pretzels.
He's on TikTok now. And then his latest tweet or retweet from Atlanta Braves is just him trying to get people to out-freeze the Freeze by drinking their new Fanta Blue Raspberry slushies very fast. He commented, "You can't beat me by foot, so try it by sip." Hashtag out-freeze the Freeze. And then somebody replied to that and said, "Bet I can." That's what like got me going on the Freeze when I first found out about him, is because he always posts these things of like, yeah, I'm fast, and then you get this one guy in the comments shows like, I could beat him.
A fatal flaw.
Yeah, someone's
Fatal
like,
mistake.
that's cute, or easy win for me. Don't give me that big a head start. Just all these people, they want so desperately to hashtag beat the Freeze, and I don't blame them.
I like when they say, like, they always pick somebody slow to race the Freeze. Let me try, and then that person actually races them and loses. He gets publicly humiliated.
I don't think there's much else to say about the Freeze. This has
I
already
gotta go
gone on for
before-
much longer than I expected it to.
Hold on. One more. Brushing off the shoulder.
He just gave that man a Racetrac branded L.
I think
That's
that
so
about
funny.
sums up the Freeze. Giving people Racetrac branded L's.
This is on the Racetrac official YouTube, and it has 594 views. Alright, and with that, I feel we have educated the world on the Freeze as much as we can. I
Look out
don't
for
really
it.
have any ending statements other than the Freeze is cool and I love his promotion.
Yeah, I'm quite amused by this worldwide phenomenon, the Freeze. I can't think of any other mascots that have made such an impression on me in recent times. All with a Racetrac branding.
Yeah, not a lot of places even do mascots anymore, but the Freeze is hanging true to eat bad for you food and run really
Drink
fast.
soda, slushies really fast, eat the ice cream. Good stuff.
Down a fucking extra large Coca-Cola and then run for a long time.
That'll feel good, I'm sure.
Alright, thanks everybody for watching. Tune in to the next LOL epic random video. It'll be bitchin'.
Oh yeah, Got many more topics to cover, I'm sure. Have a happy day.